Hello, Gemini. How are you? I hope that this reading is finding you well and rested and clear-headed and all that amazing shit. Because you know what? The planets are really messing around right now, and we're getting into it. I'm not going to go too deep into it on this channel. There's a lot of energy happening. There's a lot of channels on YouTube, free channels, where you can look into what's going on planet-wise. We'll just touch very briefly on it by saying that the lunar eclipses, there's a lunar eclipse, there's a partial solar eclipse coming, there's Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde, all that post and pre-shadows happening, and so it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up. We're going to start with the Cosmic Energy deck. Hopefully you can see okay. It's a little dark where I am, but I don't know. Hopefully camera's picking it up though. Let's turn the light on just in case. Not a lot of sunlight out today, but I'm going to go for, there we go. So we're going to start with the Cosmic Energy deck. Pull an energy, see what Spirit wants you to tap into at this time, and then we're going to pull an angel number before we get into the tarot. So, alright Gemini, thanks for being here today. I appreciate your time, really do. I've been saying at the beginning of these videos that, look at these. We have all these things in us at any time. Growth, hope, joy, prayer, meditation. All of these things are in us at all times. Spirit is asking you to tap into a specific one when you see this reading. So it doesn't matter if it's today, which is the 6th of March in 2025, or if it's September of 2027. Whenever you see this message is for you. Spirit, what energy would you like, do you need Gemini to tap into right now? All right, let's see what we got. Connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. And it sounds so basic, but when all this stuff is going on planetarily and cosmically and astrologically and all that stuff, it's important to use your connections, and not in a mean way, but to access your connections so that you can stay grounded. It also helps you ground other people if you're connecting with other people, like-minded people who are spiritual and are all about healing, and they've done the shadow work, and you guys are doing things together. Maybe you're getting together for the full moon, maybe you watch tarot together, whatever it is. Connecting to those in your life who are on that same journey and path as you helps bring out what you're going through, helps clarify what you're going through, because someone else could be going through the exact same thing. Yes, we're all different, and we're all going to have different reactions to things, but that's why it's important to connect with each other, because you can say, hey, you know what? How are you dealing with this, Libra? Say it's another air sign. Oh, how are you dealing with all this shit going on, Aquarius? That kind of stuff, Tap in, reach out, and connect. Then they'll point out nature. Now, I'm a sucker for nature. Sucker for nature. I love it. I love camping. I don't love the beach because, there's not a lot of shade from the sun, but I've done it, and I do like being out there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it. But the sand, the after effects are a little bit more for me than the forest. I prefer a forest. However, I can hear birds outside my window right now. There's not a lot of sun, which is why I have the overhead light on, but connecting with nature, doing my readings while I'm looking out the window at the trees. Soon, where I live, it's going to be spring soon, and it's going to be popping. Those trees are going to be popping, and watching those buds come onto the trees, even though they cause me allergies, is so amazing to me. I love watching the transitions from winter to spring, spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter, that kind of stuff, because it's just like it reminds me of how we are always ever changing, always growing and changing, and then repeating the same things to grow and change. Not so much the inner stuff, but you know what I'm saying. Like the things that we go through are our natural process of life. And it reminds me of that every time I see spring, every time I see summer kick in, and it's a little lighter later and all that good shit. And then finally we have the universe. And it's definitely not finally, because that's where we sit and meditate and breathe and stretch and just get in there with our spiritual team, with our thoughts and our feelings about how we feel about our spiritual team and the universe and messages, all that good stuff. Right now, I happen to have on a YouTube channel called Starway Healing. I love it. There's not a ton of ads, which is why I love it so much. But before I start readings, any of the readings, I clarify in between and I sit. Breathing is how I started meditating because it just helped calm me in difficult situations. I'm sure we've all been there. Sitting with yourself and taking that deep breath in is just a little bit of what you can do to reconnect with the universe, with your spirit team, with God, with the goddesses and deities that you pray to. So let's do that real quick before we tap into and get an angel number. We're going to breathe in, smell the flowers, and then blow out the candles. That's how I remember what I want to do. So we're going to breathe in and smell the flowers deep. Ready? And then blow out the candles. Try to do that 3 times throughout the day. If you could do it 3 times in succession, watch your heart rate change. Watch your vibe fucking change because you're taking yourself out of whatever's going on around you, King of Cups style, and focusing on you. That might not be the most comfortable thing in the world for you, Gemini, but it's the most important thing. You know this. You know that you've flown before, and even if you haven't, you've seen it in the movies how the oxygen mask falls from the sky or from the ceiling or whatever the apparatus is, and you have to breathe that in. Connect with yourself. Get your breath and your breathing straight before you can help your neighbor or your child or your husband or whoever you're with. Taking care of yourself and your connections is the most important thing at this time. So let's get a little selfish. That's okay. Because we can take care of ourselves in order to take care of others. And if you're doing it in that way, this is very, very encouraged. What do we have for an angel number for beautiful Gemini today, Spirit? This is resonating with you, Gemini. Hit that like button, huh? Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Let's build this up. Love this community that we're building. Love these messages from Spirit. So let's get an angel number, Spirit. This could be an angel number or your birthday or a license plate or a phone number. 233 and 404. It's funny because 404 always reminds me of an error message. Page not found. And if you're a computer goober, you've been around a long time, you'll know that that's true. But we'll start with 233. Positivity, joy, hope, compassion, optimism, mindset, and spread joy. This card brings a message of positivity and compassion. Reflect on how you can spread joy and hope in your life and in the lives of others. Consider your mindset and how to maintain optimism and hope. So, tapping into your connections, whether it be with the universe and or nature and or your connections with other people that are on the same mindset, that have the same mindset as you, is going to be crucial. Very crucial in your life because that's where you're going to gain the positivity. You could be surrounded in your daily life at work or in traffic or wherever it is in a crazy situation that is not positive, but you sort of have to be there. That's why Spirit's saying, listen, gain this positivity however you can. Find a way to connect with yourself, connect with nature, connect with your friends. Even if you're not into meditation, put on your favorite album. Everybody has a favorite album, at very least a favorite song. Make a playlist of all your favorite songs of all time. Things that make you happy, things that make you want to shake your butt a little bit. So that way you're disconnecting from the bullshit going on around you, King of Cups style, sitting in the middle while you're not phased. Let's see what it says at the bottom here for a journal prompt. Perform one act of kindness or share a positive message with someone today. And make a conscious effort to maintain an optimistic outlook in your daily interactions. This is not going to be something that's super, super easy every day, all day. But if you're making a positive connection with someone today, sharing a story, giving them a compliment, something, not only does it make you feel good, but that person who's hearing the story or hearing this compliment or whatever it is you're sharing with them in a positive manner, they're going to remember that. Maybe they'll pass on the story. Maybe they'll change that. You don't know what they're going through. You know, maybe they hated the outfit they were wearing today and people were giving them a hard time about it. And you were like, holy shit, you look so good. Amazing. Model behavior. That kind of shit. And not exaggerating, just giving flowers where they're due. Pointing out something amazing costs you fucking nothing. If you want to buy your secretary flowers today because she works so hard and something's going on in her life, do that too, sure. But you don't have to spend anything to be positive to somebody. Now let's check out 404. Focus, determination, preparation, mental strength, clarity, resolve, and future readiness. Prepare your mind for future challenges. Okay, so this is telling you, this is in preparation. This is going in order. This is how you need to start, and this is now. When you see this video, get your connections in order. Meditate, deep breathing, connect with the universe. Reach out, connect with your friends, your peeps, your family, whoever it is in the physical world you get with and laugh with and joke with and laugh hard. That kind of belly laugh that makes your stomach hurt the next day, makes your cheekbones hurt the next day because you were laughing so hard. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe that was so funny. That kind of thing. Get out in nature if you can, and if you can't, find some. If you can't, find some. Get in the tub with some Epsom salts and maybe some dried flowers or some herbs, something. Connect with the universe. Connect with nature and connect with people around you to pull this positivity in. It's necessary. So you can prepare your mind for future challenges because they're coming. Whether you believe in all the planet stuff or the astrological shit going on, it doesn't matter if you believe or not. It's happening. So the more prep you do to put all this positive stuff in there, into you, you're going to be able to pull from that. You're going to be able to sit in the middle of those crazy, stormy waters, like the King of Cups, and you're just sitting there, sipping your lemonade and saying, yeah, you know what? I can pull from this. I have my music, I have my people, I have nature, I have my relationship with God and the universe and my spirit team. This is my preparation. Mental strength and focus will help you overcome obstacles with determination and hard work. Because you don't want to just get through it. You want to get through it strong. So that way, whatever comes up against you is not beating you down. You're still strong coming out of it. You may be the wounded warrior. You may be have like a 9 of Wands thing going on. But the wounded warrior is a badass. Because it's still a warrior. It's still standing. And it would take a hell of a lot more than whatever's going to happen to defeat you. Set aside time each day for mindfulness or mental exercises that can improve your focus and clarity. Visualize yourself successfully overcoming future obstacles. Okay, so this is what we said. Putting these little exercises in your daily practice now, when you see this, is going to help you. And then they'll always be there. You can update your playlist. You can update your routine of seeing your friends. You can update your meditation. You can update these practices that you've put into order into your life, so that way in the future, if this things start to come around again, you're like, wait. I remember being able to get through this kind of thing before. I remember when I felt like this last time. What did I do? I put on my playlist. If you hear a new song and you're like, oh shit, this makes me feel really good, and I want to move around and it's making me vibe, and I'm totally not thinking about what I was thinking about, like being sad anymore, add it to the playlist. This is these sort of practices, once you start them, they become habit. They say it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So on that 22nd day, your positivity, your resourcefulness to reach into that bag that you've created of tools to get through the rough times is there and ready for you. It's prepped. So shore up your connections today. Let's get into tarot. Like I said, Gemini, I hope you're well. I hope you are rested. I hope you have been having a really great week since last week. I hope that you are finding yourself vibing and positive and in preparation for all the stuff that's going to go down. Because you know what? Not only is it heavy, but the things that are going to be revealed to us during this time of shifting and changing and transformation and people showing their true colors, even if they don't feel like that, after at the end of this, they'll have showed something to you that you needed to see. And if your head is all caught up in the drama of what's going on around you, you're going to miss things. That's what eclipse season and retrograde season to me is all about. We learn through these rough waters who we are, who we've chosen to surround ourselves with, and what's coming next. So, Spirit, thank you for being here for today. A beautiful sign. We're going to hold on to that because it's the 10 of Cups and that's gorgeous, but I really want to welcome Spirit in. So we're shuffling one more time. Thank you, Spirit, for being here for the sign, beautiful sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. We are very, very grateful for your messages today. We're looking at the recent past, the current energy, and the future energy, / what they don't see coming. So, what do we have in the recent past energy? Whoa. All that stuff wanted to come out. Tower moment. Wow, tower moments. And you came out again, buddy. Tower moment happened. So this is what happened within the past couple of months. Ooh, I'm so curious. Okay, you can call it nosy if you like. That's fine. It is what it is. But if you feel like leaving a comment about what this was, go for it. I'm sending you positive energy anyways. But this is a realization. This doesn't have to be a bad tower. Either way, this is the crumbling of the old. Whether it's the old way you used to do shit, the old way of thinking, an old place where you used to live, this structure that you built came down. Hopefully this is by your choice. Again, feel free to leave me in the comments about what this is, but hopefully this is by choice. Because we have tower moments happening all the time. Some are big, some are small, some are happening because we didn't take care of something that needed to be taken care of, or we chose to burn it down because it was no longer serving us. It reached the pinnacle of what it was going to bring to our lives. There was no more positivity coming from this tower, so you had to burn it down. And that is where you needed to, that's what you need to navigate your way through. Because, you felt a little defeated after this. New beginnings can be scary and exciting, but they can be scary. Current energy for beautiful Gemini is, wow, it's a lot of things. I'm going to hold on to them just because of the way they came out and what they look like to me. But current energy, there's a lot going on. So it feels to me as though this is an order of how this is happening. The Page of Swords happens right after the 10. And the 10 is the completion. The pages are always innocent and immature, but they're also curious. They're also not jaded. They're also free from worry about something not working. Like whatever the page and whatever the suit is. So this is, in case this is sword, this is the mind, this is you. This is you saying, oh my gosh, I am so excited about everything that's coming into my life now that I've burned this shit down. Now that this old way of doing things is gone and over and burned down, I am not only excited about the future and what we're going to be building together, the universe and I, but I have freed myself. Because the Eight of Swords is about being trapped, but it's not real. It's in your mind. That's why it's on her hat. It's not real. The 8 comes right before the 9, which is the never-ending nightmare, because that's what you start as the 8. Oh my god, I'm trapped. This sucks. Oh my god, how am I going to break myself free of all this? Blah, 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 blah. Then it's the 9. The 9 is the never-ending nightmare. You've made it so much worse by overthinking about it that you get to the, oh shit, I can't even sleep now. Then the 10 is done, the completion. Either what happened, either you called in, basically, you manifested the worry to come and stab you in the back by overthinking about it, or you're just done worrying. Either way, it's a completion and it's finished. So this is telling you freed your mind by burning this down, and now it's all going to fly in because this is fast moving. This is flying in towards you with good news. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. That is the description of this card. But you all know that the Chariot is about fast moving energy. It's a major. Once you burned it down, you freed your mind. You cleared the slate. You skipped right over the 10 and freed yourself for incoming shit coming in. All good shit coming in. And in the future, what we don't see coming for Gemini is wish fulfillment. That's what the star is. It's healed energy. It's healing energy. But this is a wish fulfillment. This is your dream coming true. And you can see it's flying in right now because you burned this down. You stopped doing shit the way you used to do things. You shored up your connections. You surround yourself with positivity. That's how you get through it. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the attitude of gratitude. Despite the fact that everything seems barren around the Nine of Pentacles, she's sitting there, she's counting all the blessings that she's made for herself. Going into winter, going into a time where had she not built all this stuff up, she'd be shit out of luck. But she has, and she's grateful. And gratitude is how you ground yourself to that earth energy, that stable, not moving anywhere energy. So that way when the winds come and the scariness comes and seemingly barren times come towards you, you have all this to get you through it. And these are your connections. These are your mental, what do we call them? Mental clarity, mental strength. These are all the tools that you've put in place to safeguard you against feeling trapped, to keep you from going backwards and rebuilding the same fucking tower. And that star card is, that's proof positive that this is a story. This is you changing the way you did things to free yourself for the good stuff to come in. And that's also what the Death card is. The Death card is sweeping out the old way of doing things and making room for the new. Because sometimes we can do the most work. We can do all the shadow work. We can do all the physical work. We can take actions, Let's talk about that for a second. What the Wands is the passion, putting your passion behind it. You've already done that because it's not here, right? The Cups are the energy of love and heart-centered views of the world. There's none of that here either because you've already done that. All we have here are thoughts, and that is you. You are air. The Pentacles here are what you've accumulated. That's great, and you're grounded now. But the thoughts here are what you needed to overcome in order for this good stuff to come in. And you did that by burning down the old way of looking at things. You don't view your life or your situation the way you used to anymore, Gemini. And that has benefited you by freeing your mind of the worry. You don't have to worry about being stabbed in the back or being up at night all night because you freed yourself and now you're curious again. You made room for this to come in. The healing to come in and the wish to come in. All right, Spirit. What do we got here for the Tower clarification? Okay. Page of Cups. That's so funny. So the Page of Cups, like I said, Cups is the heart-centered, and the Page is the innocence. So the innocence here would be, I'm not worried about my thoughts not... Let me get this right. I'm not worried about my thoughts getting in the way anymore. I've freed myself. I have these beautiful outlooks on what's going to happen next. And the Page of Cups is rose-colored glasses. It's not worried about your heart getting broken by your new outlook on life, and also by the Tower. Once you put on these rose-colored glasses, what did it reveal to you? You can have the whole world. The world is at your fingertips, majorly. The third one that came out was the Fire. Ace of Wands. It restores your passion for life, for the next adventure, for who you are. And also lights that little fire so you can burn down that fucking tower. These are the things that you needed to burn down the tower. Remember 5 minutes ago when I said I don't see any cups here and I don't see any wands here because you already done all that? Well, there's the proof. Here's your cups, here's your wands. That's what you needed to open the world up to you and show you that all you had to do was burn down the old way of thinking in order to achieve it. Beautiful. Current energy for lovely Gemini. Here we go. Here we go. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is being able to take care of yourself. It's also a little nod to wish fulfillment here because your heart's desire is to be able to take care of yourself so you can take care of everybody else, like we said earlier. But switching your mindset to taking care of what makes your heart happy is how you take care of everybody else. We said that at the beginning of the reading. Taking care of you is what brings everything else in. And the star. What do we have to clarify the star? This is absolutely beautiful, Gemini. What do we got to clarify the star? Clarifying the star in the future position, I should say. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away when it doesn't feel like that. Because on the bottom of the deck is 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's what you're walking away from, isn't it? The bullshit, the fighting, the questioning of whether or not this is going to work because, oh, I feel differently about this, and I feel that, who cares? And not in a who cares, but kind of in a who cares way. Let's break this down. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull from Moonology and shuffle those while we talk about the 8 of Cups, because the 8 of Cups is walking away from what doesn't make you feel like the 9 of Cups. That's the solution, and that's how you healed yourself. Walking away from the conflict, because that's what the 5 of Wands is. The story of the 5 of Wands is, you know, everybody has their tools to build a house, right? And they're excited about it, but they use those tools instead of building the house. They use them to fight each other because I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. No, there's no time for that right now. There's no time for that right now. We are in a very busy season, and this is the time to take care of you, not anybody else's thoughts. Because if you're thinking about everybody else's thoughts, how do you know what you want? You freed yourself from that. That's not how we live our lives, and not if we want to be smart and safe through all this. Okay, I guess that's it. And then I'll pull from the Spirit Oracle deck. So, knowing when to walk away. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away. But seriously, you do have to know when to walk away because it's important. It's important for your healing journey. It's important for your sanity, and it's important to be able to take care of you during this crazy ass retrograde season. All right, let's go. Can I please have one of these cards? There, I appreciate it. And I'm trying to do too much today, aren't I? Woo! Love the flips. Thank you. All right, let's get your story, my loves. Hey, hit that like button. Let's do it. You're still here. You're still listening. You know what's up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's finish building this up. Story time. All right. Listen. This is your advice. This is your advice. This is the time where I have to decide what the bottom of this deck means, and this is advice. When this starts to come up, count your blessings. Take yourself out of it. You are going to put these all in a little bag, okay? In your tool bag, in your, is that a thing? Tool belt? No. Yeah, but I like the bag better. You're going to put all these pentacles in a bag. So that way, if you need to, you can pull them out and say, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Why do you want to fight? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of me, and that means I can take care of everybody else around me. So if you're telling me anything different, I'm reaching into my little bag here because I know what's real. I know what I can touch. That's what the pentacles are. Those are the things you can see, taste, touch, feel, all the senses. You know, it's not in your mind and in your heart or in your body with the passion. This is real shit that you can touch. So these pentacles are your connections. So we're talking about the let's see what we got as a list here. We have positivity in here, and we have joy and hope and compassion and optimism and your mindset and the joy that you're spreading and the focus and the determination and the preparation and the mental strength, clarity, resolve, and future readiness that you've already accumulated. You've already done this. So when this shit wants to pop up, the Five of Wands, you say, nah. Thanks for your suggestion to fight, but I have this. And why do you have it? Because you built it. You've made sure that all the connections you have that build you up and make you grateful are solid and strong. You've done this work already. Not only have you done this work, but you've decided to put an end to the way you used to do things. Done. It got you where you needed to be, but it was getting too much. You were worrying and losing sleep over it, feeling trapped. What? Once you realized and you threw on those rose-colored glasses, because it's not a delusion. This is not delusional. This is Piscean energy. This is keeping your dreams alive. This is tapping into what's in your heart. What makes you happy. Your Nine of Cups. What is that? It's the world, and it's your passion to help other people and to move forward in your dreams. So you use this wand, this fire, this passion to burn down the old, to make room for the new, and clear your mind of feeling trapped. So this shit just starts flying in. And what do we have here? Mystery. Because you don't know what's coming. It is a mystery, but it doesn't matter. It makes you happy, and it makes you feel secure. And it also makes it so that way, if this Five of Wands shit starts coming around again, you can walk away. You can always walk away if it's not right. If it doesn't make you feel like a star, if it doesn't make you feel like your wish is coming true and you're healing, it's time to walk away. Final message today for Gemini from Spirit is, slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush. Everything you are already doing, no need to rush everything. You're already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way to you in divine timing. So it's time now to just relax. Know that you've put these things in place and get connected. Take care, Gemini.